Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Samuel Gelston's 5-year-old single malt whisky. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to my review of Samuel Gelston's 5-year-old single malt Irish whisky. I've already featured 2 Samuel Gelston's Irish whiskies. If you'd like to take a look at them, I'll put a link in the description. This particular one is sourced from Bushmills Distillery. It's 5 years old, it's a single malt, and it's 41.2% ABV. It retails for around £30 and has been finished in sherry casks for up to 160 days. Shall we find out what it tastes like? On to the whisky. Right, so as I'm tasting Irish whisky, I thought I'd put it in my Túath Glass. If you're not familiar with the Túath Glass, it's Ireland's official nosing and tasting glass. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to check out more. Let's have a quick look at the colour. I'd say that's like an amber, but it's possibly got added colour. Let's start with the nose. Right, so the first thing I get is, it's unmistakable, it's fig rolls, or I think in the US they're fig Newtons, they're like figgy biscuits. So obviously I also get a biscuit note. It's yeah, it's that pastry, biscuity, figgy note. It's lovely. Also getting cherries, raisins, even getting a hint of like green cereal, which is unusual for a single malt. And there's a slight savoury note in there. It really is interesting on the nose, this one. Let's move on to the palate. Right, so it's thick and oily, really coats the mouth well to start. There's lots of rich, dry sherry. It's very jammy. It's yeah, very jammy indeed. It's really nice. Let's have another sip. Yeah, that jammy note is really noticeable with a slightly tannic dryness. There's some heat, pepper, lots of dark stone fruits, and there's a nice like rye spice on the end there, which is also nice. Yeah, really, that jamminess though, that really does take over, and it's really really unusual for this type of whiskey. In terms of finish, it's jammy, as you'd expect from the notes you know, that I've already given, the way it's dominating the palate. There's some dry wood and some pepper, and in terms of finishing strength, I'd say it's actually quite long. In terms of value, this one, although it retails for around £30, it can often be had for around £24. It's lovely and fruity. I like those rich sherry notes and that jamminess. It really is good. It's a great example of what an Irish whiskey can be, because it isn't typical. And I think at 41.2%, a lot of people would probably dismiss this as just sort of, you know, paying lip service and upping the ABV ever so slightly, but I think it works really well. I think there's a good level of heat and pepper that comes across in this. And I think people, if you've got a palate like mine, I think you probably think this is about 44–45% ABV. It really is deceptive. And yeah, I actually really like this, and I think it would make me seek out other sort of sherry finished whiskies if they've got any in the range. I'm definitely going to have a look and check. And this is definitely one, I think at £24 when it's on offer, I think I'd definitely buy again. I think it's a great value, and yeah, it's not typical at all of what Irish whiskey can be. If you like the sound of this, I'll put a link in the description and you can check it out. And if it isn't for whatever reason, well, I'll see you for the next one. Stauncher. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment? and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.